and you're watching the greatest show on the internet. All right, here we go. Go Vegas Live. Go Live Las Vegas. Hello, everyone. It's me, President Trump, the greatest president in the history of presidents, on Go Live Vegas. It's huge.
Go Live Vegas Studios in the heart of Las Vegas. This is Full Tilt Vegas. Full Tilt! My daughter likes when I say that. Anyway, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to do this segment on roulette. I'm going to do it a little bit different. I'm not going to be using the wheel. Aaron, what about this one up here above? I'm going to go ahead and I'm not going to use the wheel. I'm going to place bets and show you how to hedge bet, how to use money management, and what the payout, what you can use to hedge bet against your actually all the payouts you're doing, and it's showing you you cannot bet more than you can win. Some people do, especially when they bet straight up numbers. They plop, 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 plop. That's all they do. They plop 36 numbers and they won. They're down $1 because you can only bet 35, excuse me. Anyway, we had another show earlier. There's a Women in Hollywood. So I've been running around trying to get this ready because I had another guest coming and that didn't happen. So I kind of rushed into this. That's why I'm not going to use the wheel because I'm going to do this a little bit different. So you can get my book, Send the Book Winning Ways, Amazon, Google Play, Kindle it. You can get the hard copy, get it for friends. The other thing is we also are selling the mugs here for coffee or brandy or hot chocolate. You can go ahead and you can order those. They're fantastic. I got 4, 2 for my daughter and her husband and my son and his wife. So you can go ahead and order those. And then I have a poster too. That one I took with my son when I was in Tennessee, but I also have the one you probably buy is the one that's just the girl and the book, and you can go ahead and order that. I don't know if you want to throw darts at it, but there it is. You can order that. So what I'm going to do here, like I said, I'm going to do this out of wheel. Now, a lot of people are going to think, well, why ain't you using the wheel? You're just going to make up stuff and make it look like you can win. No, I'm going to show you the bets that people make or you can make and hedge bet against them. And then you have to use money management. So I'm going to show you that. This segment is 40, I think it's 43. This one's going to be on roulette, roulette without a wheel. Let me call it that. Well, that's what it's going to be. So let me go ahead and I'm going to make some bets. I'm going to make this a $5 table. So if there are a lot of $5 tables. Now you got to remember something. It's $5 when you play roulette. It's usually $5 in and $5 out. Now I'll show you on the layout here. All the ones, even, odd, 18, 1 through 18, 19 through 36, and the first, second, third, 12s, those are outside, and the column, 2 to 1s, that's outside. Inside is from the 2 zeros, 1 to 36. So that's inside. So there's a lot of mathematicians came later, and a lot of them did come, some in the 70s, but a lot happened in the 80s. So before, you used to be able to come and bet $1 on anything you wanted. So the casinos got smart because a lot of the mathematicians were figuring this out to do this on the layout. Now you can do this on, if they allowed you still to do that, you could actually make some pretty good money. So what they did is now almost every table that you go to, no matter if it's downtown or the strip, is $5 inside and $5 out. So one of the greatest moves that I used to like is if you put $5 here and $5 there, first, second, and third 12, Aaron, and then on the layout, and then you do this, which is $5. But if these were dollars, this would be $1, and this would be $4. So that's a total of 5. So you'd be covering 26 numbers, and the casino only have 12. So if these were dollars, it would be $4 here, covering 24 here, and the 2 zeros for $1. Now, if these were dollars here, it would be $4, which you would lose. If you would hit this side, you would lose this one. But then if you hit, say, the first 12, you would win that back, your money back, and then you would lose this one, and you would make 2 more. So you would actually make $1. That's why they started doing this. Now, if you was to put $2, say these are dollars. If you was to put $2 in and $2 here, first, second, 12, and then hit this, split 2 zeros, pay 17 to 1. You would make $17 minus the 4. So you'd be way ahead. That's why they started doing that. Now it's $5 inside, $5 out. So you're forced to bet 5 here, 5 there, and now you have to bet the whole $5 here. But look what you're betting. The ratio of you are 36 to 2 to hit this. I don't care what it pays. 36 for the casino, only 2 for you hitting this. So the ratios are in the casino's favor of you hitting this. And it pays 17 to 1, but you got to hit it first. So more than likely, you're going to lose this. And I'm going to use this for the marker because I don't know where my marker is. Say you hit, well, let me put that back here. Say you hit this side, this side of the 12, the third 12. You lose all 3, and these are $5. So say you hit this, say you hit 13 black, odd. You would lose this and this one. Now you win this one and this one back, so you break out even. So there's really no sense in doing this, especially if you hit this side, the third 12, you're going to lose everything. So that's why they devised it. $5 in, $5 out. They got really smart because there was a lot of people making a lot of money. If this was still ongoing, I would probably make a ton of money doing that because you have options. $1 anywhere, and then 100 outside or 200 outside. You can only bet, say you bet 100 here and you only bet $5 or $10 out there. You're trying to hedge bet against it. You're better off doing that, but they don't allow you to do that no more. I don't know if I think it was called Art Guerrero, if you're watching. And Dave Martinez, when we came here years ago, it was probably, matter of fact, on episode 2, me and Gypsy talked about it. I haven't been out there. I think it's the Longhorn. Or Deuce's Wild. No, it might be the Longhorn. They used to have 25-cent roulette. 25-cent roulette. and the crap table is $1. But I don't think they're doing that anymore. I don't even bother playing. It's just a waste of time for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make these bets, and without the wheel, because I want to show you what could happen, which it does happen. But for me, not spinning that wheel so much until I hit it, I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to show you why you would do this and hedge bet against it and using money management. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I usually when I play the first and second 12s because I have 24 numbers in my favor, and the casino only has 14. So the ratios are in my favor. The stuff that I'm showing you today, it's in my book. It's in the book Winning Ways on roulette. Everything I show you is in that book. So what I'm doing here, you can either watch the video on Delatory 360 Entertainment and see my videos on roulette, or this one, or you can get the book Kindle or download on your phone, and you can see exactly what I'm doing here or explain it to you. So, okay, so I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to, like a lot of people, you know what? Oh, crap. I'm going to have to get my dollars. I'm going to have to leave the screen because I'm betting $5. $5. I'm betting 10 outside. No, I'm sorry. I got to get these dollars. I'll be like Snagglepuss you said. I'll be back. What did he say? Exit stage, right? Everybody knows what Snagglepuss was.
Not that I mentioned my age.
Right. I'm 29. The reason why I'm using the dollars, I was supposed to be a $5 table, but you got to remember something. You can still use $5. So what I'm going to do, like a lot of people do, I got 10 out here. So if that means that I have a possibility, if I lose them both, I lose 10. But if I win one of them, they're going to pay me the one I lost and then another 5. So on my original money, I'm going to make $5. I'm not going to make 10. So you make $5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take $5. Remember, $5 in, $5 out. So I'm going to use, I can actually do this. I probably should. Let me do it because I do both. This is probably the easiest one to explain to people. The problem is I have to use 6. I have to use 6 because these two bets have to be even bets. You can't put, even though it's $5 outside, you can't put 3 and 2. What if you win the $2 one? You can't do that. So 3 and 3. So I'm betting 6 outside, but I'm only going to do 5 inside because this way you can hedge bet against your bets. Now, let me do the even, odd, red or black. It doesn't matter, but I'm only going to do. You know what I'm going to do for this one? I'm going to do $6. So I'm going to do $6. Now, the ratio and percentage is exactly the same on these 4, or actually these 2, but I don't like using these because it's half the table. If the dealer is shooting this side, you're going to miss it because you got all this 12 over here that you miss. So if you use even, odd, red, or black, they're all intertwined. So you don't have to worry about, oh, they hit the high side. It might be red or an odd or even number or black. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick one. And I'm going to pick, I usually go red, but it doesn't matter. It's 47.37%, all of them. So let me just do this. I'm going to bet, and don't do this, people. There was somebody yesterday doing this at the table, and the dealer didn't see it. They were betting $5 and $5 on red and black. You don't win nothing unless they hit the 2 zeros. You lose them all. So the dealer finally caught it and says, sir, you got to pick one color. What I tell people, if you're going to do this, pick red or black, and then pick even or odd, because you're hoping to hit red even or red odd, or black odd or black even, and you win them both. So let's just say I'm going to pick red. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. Say the wheel spins, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the third 12. I'm not going to hit so I can win and win a bunch of money right now. Whoopee-doo. No, you're going to lose. So I'm going to hit. There are 6 on each side. There should be the same. There's 6 red and 6 black. So what I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just say I'm going to hit 36 red. Okay. look where it's at. It's on third 12. That means you lost this. But you win your $6 back on red. So you didn't win nothing, but guess what? You ain't going to the ATM in about a half hour. So that's one way of hedge betting on the first, second, and third 12. That's one way of doing it. Now, it doesn't mean that if black would have came up, you would have lost them all. But the percentage and ratios are in your favor to hit this. Now, you could have done this too. You could have, the wheel could have fell on, say, 15 black. And look at this. You lose your red, and you lose this one. So you get that back, plus you win 3, and you're down $3. Now, that could happen. But you got to remember something. You didn't lose 6. You only lost 3. You're only down 3. That's a form of hedge betting. It's exactly what you're doing. You're hedge betting on these bets. But these things, these things that I'm showing you, that I'm hedge betting, you have a really high percentage of hitting it. Now, you could, like I said, you could have won them both. I mean, you could have won first 12 and it could have been red. Then you would have been ahead. But the ratio of you doing this is higher than you just doing this, just for second 12. The other thing is you can do the same thing. I'll do the odd. There's the odd, $6 on odd, and you have 3 and 3 on first, second, 12. And so you come way over here and it says 33 black, odd. You lose these two, but you get paid here on odd. So you break out even. Now somebody's saying, well, I don't want to break out. I want to make money. Yeah, but you didn't lose either. This is a way of hedge betting. Now, hedge betting does not mean getting your full amount. So if you want, let me do this before I do $5. 6 or 6. Let me go black. It doesn't matter because I'm gonna put the ball on black anyway. Okay, so now you pick black and say, well, it's kind of obvious. I'm gonna go 15 black. So I lose this, but I get it back here because it pays 2 to 1, and then I win $6 here. You can't hit this because the percentage is in your favor to do this. So not only did you get your both bets back, 3 bets back, you actually made 6 here and 6 there, 3 and 3. Yeah, did you make 9? You made $9. So that's one way of hedge betting and making more money. Now, if this was to happen, $6. If I put $6, this is say even this time. It doesn't matter. The ratio and percentage is the same, 47.37%. And this here, the first, second, and third 12, this is 31.58%. That's what the percentage is for the first, second, and third 12s. Okay, so now let's just say you got 6, right? Okay. Let's say you hit 20, 21 red. Okay, so now you lose this one. Oh, excuse me. You lose the even, and you hit that one and that one. Well, I did that. It's the same scenario. I'm trying to get where you don't get the full amount. I'll do it right here. You don't get the full amount, but you came close. Hedge betting does not mean that. Bless me. Hedge betting does not mean get your full amount of money. That's not what it means. It means you're hedging against losses. So, okay, so now we're using $5. Okay, so you have first, second, 12. It's just 24 numbers for you and only 14 for the casino. Now, let's cut this down. Let's do this. I'm going to bet I got $10, right? So this is what I'm going to do. I didn't want to do 10, but I'm going to do it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, you don't get greedy. You can either do straight up bets, 10 straight up bets. And if you go in my book, it's called, in roulette, it's called Cutting the Pie. Pick the numbers that are part of the pie. And the ones that are not part of the pie, which are 3, 4, 11, 12, 29, and 30, and 23, 24. Those 8 numbers are not part of the pie because I looked at the wheel. A lot of people will bet using the felt. I looked at the felt and I looked at the wheel. The wheel, I looked at there are numbers on the wheel. It's called cutting the pie, and you would see. I can't see that. Oh, that art. Yeah, you would see in roulette cutting the pie. You will see pie sections. 0, then it goes straight up. It's 00, and you'll see it like this. Those numbers are in the pie. And then the 00, they're in the pie. Now you go across from that, 5 on the left, it doesn't matter the left, it will be in center, the center 5, it'll be pie, all those numbers in pie. If you go to the right side, it's 6, it's right across from each other, and that's pie. All those numbers, those 30 numbers are in the pie. So the only numbers that are not in the pie are 2 numbers between each pies, and the dealer would have to hit all those numbers to hit not numbers in the pie to hit those numbers, and those numbers are in my book, and you can memorize it. I do show another scenario here to bet. You have to bet $30 outside on street bets. It's hold on, street bets. No, that's $11 on street bets. You would make $1. The other one is using 11 street bets. No, 10 street bets in one 00, and you probably win. You get a chance $30 to win $6 though, but you probably win. Because usually when I go to the roulette, I use this for fun. I go up and I go, yes, 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 yes. No, I lost that one. Yes, 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 yes. It could be 12 or 15 spins. There's been a lot of times I only lost once or twice, but most of the time you do win. Because using numbers in the pie, called cutting the pie, it's in the book, you're picking 30 numbers, and the casino only has 8. That's the ratio. 30 for you, 8 for them. And you're chancing $30, but you probably get more likely. The ratio's in your favor to win that bet, but you're only winning $6. So if you hit it 5 times, you made your $30. So you can walk away and you made $30. You can try this if you want. I've done it before. I've got up to 5 and I quit. I probably should have kept going, but I just didn't do it. I was getting that for buffet money. The other one is having fun with street bets, and that's $11. And the ratio is very high of you winning that bet, $1. You're chancing $11 to win $1. But I use that when I'm bored and I want to sit down and get free drinks, even though I do tip the dealer. I play that. It's $11, and I sit there and I usually make $1 every bet. Majority of the time, $1. It's just a waste of time. Maybe strike up a conversation with a pretty lady. So anyway, okay. So I'm gonna use $10 like I got here. I have 5 and 5 is 10. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bet 10 numbers. Now you can do this if you want. You can go. You can pick straight up numbers because there's $10, but you got to remember it's you and you're 10 and the casino's 18 still. Ratio's still in their favor. So if you want, you can do that. Bet any 10 numbers and hoping you hit that. But you got to remember something. If you do hit 26, it pays 35 to 1. Say you hit it. Now you lost this $10 because it hit this side, so you're down 10, and then you lost 9 more. So you're actually in the hole. Well, no, you made a few bucks. You didn't make 35. So you have 10, 15. So you have to minus 19. You have to minus 19 from your 35. So don't bet more then you're going to win. Now, doing this, you're hoping to hit a straight up number, but what happens if you hit 29? You lost everything. So that means that your $20 that you lost, even if you win the next one, say you win 35, you have to minus the $20 that you lost before. It's called money management. So you won 15 bucks. So you have to be careful. I see people doing this all the time, betting more than they're going to win. And the other bad thing about this is a lot of people do this, and I just shake my head. They put, let's just use straight up numbers. I can use splits or corners. They do this. They do that, and then they do 1. Why would you do that? Chance all this. And then not only do they do it one time, they might do it here. And then they'll do it, they do that. And then they might do 1 there, and then 4 there, and 1 there. What if they don't win at all? They're out all of it. Or they hit one of them. You have to minus everything you bet because you only want one of them. This right here, that's 20, 24. So what did you mean, $9? That's why you don't bet more than you can win. Now, some people go, well, I won $9. That doesn't matter. You could have lost them all. This is not a real good method. A lot of people go broke doing this. I've seen people win $300-400. Boom, boom, boom. And then they give it all back because they keep betting straight up numbers. They should be hedge betting against that. And that's what I'm going to do right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the first and second 12 because that's 24 numbers already in my favor. Okay, so let me do this. Let me not get greedy. I'm going to even put it on the third side. So I'm taking corner bets, which pays 8-1. So let me just do this here. And then I'm going to take, say, 17, another corner bet and a corner bet here and a corner bet there, which I'm not going to take the pie. I want to take 11, 12, 29, 30. I wouldn't do that. I can do this because this pays 17-1. And the 29, I'll do this. And then I'll do that. Nope. 11's not one of the pie bets. So let me just do these two and that. Nope, 4's not 1. Let me do this. Okay, so I bet 10 numbers inside. I got corner bets, which pays 8-1. This split pays 17-1. And this one pays a total, that should be 25. This one here pays 17-1. So what you're doing, you're looking at all these numbers that you're betting. Now, like I said, hedge betting doesn't mean you're gonna win, you're gonna get your full amount back. So let's just do this. I'm not going to take them off. Let's just say I hit 13 black. Okay. So now I lose the first 12. So they're going to go ahead and take that off, pay me 2-1. This pays 2-1. So I'm going to win that there. So I already won 5 here, but I haven't minus my losses. So let's do all the wins. So I won, so far I'm up 5 so far, and this pays 8-1. So since I hit that pays 8-1. So I won another $8. So look what I bet originally. I bet $20. So I'm up. You can see here I'm up 3 here plus the dollar because it's to the bet, not for the bet. So I get my $20 back. I make $4 profit. Now it's only $4, but the ratios and percentages of you hitting this are very high. So you're hitting 31.58% twice. You're hitting that twice, and then you got a corner bet, this is 10.53% to hit this. That's what the percentage of hitting that. So now you got to remember something. I'm only playing. Is Avi calling me? She's calling me on the phone. I don't know why. You call me on the studio, Avi. So hang on. Let me see. Avi, I'm on the air. Call me on the studio.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so you're not watching, huh? So I caught her. She's not watching. So that's my daughter. She was on the show, episode 23, Girls Night Out. So, okay. So now what was I saying? So hedge betting does not mean getting your full money or making a bunch of money. You got to remember something. Look what I'm betting. I'm only betting $20. You can bet more. You can bet 40. If I would have bet 40, won the same thing, then I would have had $8. But I could have won. I could also cut down my straight up numbers or inside numbers and only played 5 and hit the 13. Then I would have been up $5 more. That would have been up $9. There's ways to play this using money management and hedge betting against your bets. Let me do this. See if she calls me. But anyway, okay, so that's one way of doing it, hedge betting. I'm gonna do this. Let me do this. Now I've done this before at Circa. I keep mentioning it because I love Circa, but I go to a few other casinos. I've been to Sam's Town this last weekend. Okay, I'm gonna go $25. Okay, now I've done this. As a matter of fact, I told on some of my episodes, I have hit this 4 times, lost 1 time, and then won it another 3 in a row. But I hit the one time, I hit the split zeros. I just did it. I won $800 in 20 minutes. But I just happened to hit it because the ratios are in my favor to win the bet. I don't care what it pays. You have to hit it first. So that's why a lot of people like playing straight up numbers because it pays 35 to 1. Like if you hit 17 black on a green chip, 25, that's $875. We all want to do that. Not that many people are going to bet $25 on a straight number or bet $100 inside on straight up numbers. They're not going to do it. It's 34 for the casino, only 4 for you. The ratios are in their favor. I don't care what it pays. You have to hit it first. So say I go 25 on the first 12 and 25 on the second 12, and then I'm going to see if I can make some money here. So what I'm going to do, since it's $5 inside, I'm going to do this. I'm going to take $10, and I'm going to try to hit up straight up numbers because I got 10 chances, even though ratios are still in the casino's favor. I'm going to use, I'm going to go 20, not 29, I'll go 33, 25 because I see, I don't do this because I said, but 8, 11, 20, and 17 come up a lot. 25 and 36 come up a lot. Just don't run to the casino and start betting. Because I was a dealer and for some odd reason, those are popular numbers that do come up. So then I'm going to bet, since I'm trying to hit straight up numbers, I'm going to go ahead and do, this is a street bet. That's a street bet. Now that pays the same if you did this. It pays exactly the same. So if you don't want to be betting all those numbers, you can do this. It's called a street bet. As long as it's 1, 2, 3, it's 1, 2, 3 there. So then I'm going to pick, let me pick 21. Okay, so, now let's just say, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to, no, that's too much. 21. Okay, I'm going to hit 24. Okay, even though I'm taking a chance, I'm not going to take these off. Say I hit 24 black. Okay, so that means that I lose 25 right off the bat, but I get it back because it pays 2 to 1 and $25. So these 2 bets are a push. I made 25 here, but I lost all the inside, which are $10. So I actually made $15, but I still made $15. So that's something that you can do to hedge bet. Now you got to remember something. The percentage and ratios are really high of you hitting this. Now, you don't have to play $25, but I'm trying to make some money. I'm trying to make a little more than $3 and $4. So that means I won $15. Now, you can bet more money here, straight up numbers, but you have to hedge bet against that. The other way to do that, since I bet 10, you can do this. I'm going to break this down, and I'm going to go 5 and 5 is 10, and I bet 10 here, right? So I'm going to bet. I'm going to do this where I'm going to lose. No, that'll break out even. Let me go ahead and bet it. Oh shit. Let me put $20 on red, and then I'm going to hit 33 black. You didn't put nothing down here, straight up number. So now I hit 33 on third 12. So that means I lost these two $10, and I lost the $10 inside. So you can see there, I broke out even. Now the other thing you can do on this, if you want, say you bet $30. on red. It doesn't matter. It's red, black, even or odd. 47.37%. You have 18 chances to win that bet. Even, red, black, and odd. You have 18 chances, just like on all four of them. It doesn't matter. I just, like I said, I stay away from 1 through 18 and 19 through 36 because I don't want to be worrying about the dealer hitting one side. Even if she does, red, black, even, and odd are all intertwined to each other. It doesn't matter what side. So say I do the same thing. Say I hit 33 black. Okay, if I hit 33 black, no, excuse me. I'm supposed to hit 30. If I hit 30 red and I have 30 and then I lose this 10 because it hit on this third 12, not first and second 12. So I lose 10 there and then I lose 10 inside. So I lost $20, but they're going to pay me 30 here. So I make $10 doing that. Now, you got to remember something. By doing this here, if you want, I mean, you can do this. Let me go 50. If I bet $50 here, and because you got to remember, it's here, it's 18 for you and 20 for the casino. So the casino has 20 ways of winning. You have 18. You're only looking for 2 to beat that. So say you hit the 30. You hit the 30 red. So you lost 10 here, but you picked up 50 there. So you made $40. So you can do this. Now, on that same scenario, if I was to hit, say I hit this one, 36 red. If I hit that, I'm going to win 50 there, and I'm going to win 35 here if I hit one of the 10 numbers. Well, actually, yeah, 10 numbers says I have 1, 2, 3. So you minus $9, you win 50 and 35 minus 9. So you really make some real good money. But you got to remember the percentage and ratios in your favor to hit. Well, not in the casino's favor, but it's 20 to 18. So you got to remember it's 20 for the casino, 18 for you. So the chances are pretty good, almost 50-50 to hit that. And then you're also hit this one here, 35. Even if you don't hit it, you're still up $9. So or almost 15. You're up 15. So the other bet I want to show you, I have showed this in episode 2, and I can't remember what episode it was. I talked about it in 2, and I showed it on. God, it was on real. I think it was with Cliff. Anyway, it's this bet here. So that bet there is 13.16%, and it pays 6 to 1. So this 5 numbers. Oh, can't see it. Let me move the book. This one. He wants me to move my books. One more. Oh, there goes the whole show. There goes the whole show. Okay, he wants to see it. Yeah, God, you still can't see it here. No, yeah, I'm fine. It's the 2 zeros at 1, 2, 3. It's 13.16% to hit that. So you can make that bet too. And now you're betting 5 numbers instead of 3 numbers. Okay, and this one right here, God, I haven't done this in so long. I think that's the basket. The bet's called the basket. This one here, just for fun here. Where's the camera facing? No, it's not over. You can't see it over. Yeah, you can probably see that there. Let me put it here. Yeah, better. Okay, doesn't that look like Mickey Mouse? That's Mickey Mouse. Some of these things we have, the dealer, that's how sometimes the dealer knows how to count this up real fast. Mickey Mouse pays 51 for $1. So it pays 51. Which one? I'm gonna do the. Let me do this one. A lot of people do this. They surround a number. This one's called a frame. That's called a frame. It pays $100 with dollars. It's a frame. Now, if you put this one in the middle and they hit it straight up, now it pays $135. That's called a frame with a picture. That's what they're called. That's why a lot of dealers know how to pay out real quick. I knew, what is it, 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3. This one pays 69, and I'm not going to say it because when I went to school, the dealer told me that. This one right here pays 33. So we know patterns, and we know how. That's why dealers know how to pay out real fast. So anyway, yeah, what I got here.
20 minutes.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and say it again. You can get my book. It's in the book Winning Ways. I was one of the top selling books on Amazon in the gambling section. I was number 7 in 2018. You can Kindle it, Google Play. You can have it on your phone, which, well, like I said, it's the best way to get it. Or you can just get the hard copy or get it for your friends, anybody who would gamble. And we do have the cups here, which I do have. And I do have when I was with my son. I was using it. I was drinking coffee and hot chocolate out of it. They're really nice mugs. It has a studio logo and my logo. And then you can buy my poster for Go Live Vegas, and it has my book there. And I don't know. I think it's a great poster. Okay, so I got that much time. Let me go ahead and do this. I'm going to go ahead and use the columns, because a lot of people don't know you can make this bet. This first 12, second 12, and third 12, that means you're picking these 12s. Okay, now, just 12 numbers in each one. These columns are exactly the same. The columns is 12 numbers. It's all this, all these, and all these. It pays exactly the same. It's still the same payout, 31.58%. So, like I said, if you bet these, don't do this. Don't bet 5 here and 10 there, because you might win the $5 one. So, anytime you bet these or first, second, third, 12, you have to bet the exact same amount. Now, I wouldn't do this. I tell people, this is in my book, is playing columns or columns and first, second, third, 12. I do give you scenarios. I'm playing this. Matter of fact, I'll do that right now. But don't do this. Don't play just the same thing as first, second, and third, 12. Don't play 1. You have to play 2, and it has to be the same money. So I'm going to take the first and second columns towards the customers, not the dealer. It doesn't matter, but that's how I usually start out. So now I have all these numbers, which is the same thing. It's 24 numbers, and the casino only has 14. So you can do that. Now the thing with this is people are so worried. It doesn't matter what side of the table you hit. They're worried about hitting this column here. So you can hedge bet against that if you want. So what you do is you take $5 and try to pick the right ones. You can go on I'll do split. Let me do split bets because if I win 17, yeah, it's might be close. Hope you hit them both. I'm gonna go ahead and 5. I'm gonna go ahead and let me do corner bets. 1, 2. I do want to use those numbers. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me go. How do you want to use those? I didn't want. These are not in the pie. I'm forced to do it. Let me do this. Okay. So now what I'm doing is, because I'm afraid of hitting this totally and not winning my $10. So let's just say this time, let me do this. Let me put. I was gonna do split bets, but it's harder to win because now I got 4. I'm covering all 4 numbers, plus I might hit this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna hit 36. So I lose this 10, and I lose 4, but I win 8 here. So now I'm down 2. I'm down $6. So I cut my losses down. At least I didn't, because if I wouldn't have done this, I would have lost $10. Now I'm only down 6. So let's just say this happens. Say I hit, let's just say I hit 35 black. Okay, I lose this 4 and this one, but I get it back because it pays 2 to 1. Then I get another 5, and then I get another 8 here. So now I pick up, I pick up that plus 5, and then this and this 5, no, this 4. Damn, I had another $1. What happened to it? Nope. Okay, I have to do this. I do this in my my scenarios in my book, I can't use fives because I need to show 3, 4. This 4 that I won is picked is for that. So that's a push. This one got a push. So I made 5. This is a loss. And this stays. And I make 1, 2, 3, 4. I make $9 doing this. I make $9 doing that. So there's different ways you can play roulette. Now, it's not a lot of money. I know what you're saying. But let me tell you something. Do you know how many people that play roulette, like I said, I don't have to use red, that do this? And they do more than that. And then they do 1 here and 3 here, or 4 here, 1 there, and then they hit the 1 or they hit none. People do that. Now, I just said I won $9, right? Okay, doing that. So what happens if I do this? I just lost all these numbers I had. I would have won 9 possibly doing that, and I lost 15. So would you rather lose 15 or win $9 chancing the money you bet? You have to think when you play roulette. I don't care if it pays $1,000 for a number. You have to hit that number first. So that's why in my book I show you how to hedge bet against bets. You don't have to do it. You can bet. Let's just say you bet for the normal people. I'm saying that because I see a lot of people. The average person in Las Vegas, they come in with $600. That's usually what they have is $600. So, when a lot of people do looking for $5 tables. Now, if this was a $10 table, you still be playing a $10 table because you're spending $10. So, say you do that, and you don't hedge bet nothing, and if you lose, you lose 10. But if you win one of them, you won 5. Plus you won 5. So you bet 10 and got your 10 back and you won $5. You can do this because playing first, second, 12, just that alone, the race is in your favor to hit that bet. Don't worry about what if the zeros come up. What if the zeros come? Don't worry about that. Now, if you see the toke board and you see 3 zeros and you just got there, you need to ask the dealer, hey, how long you been here? Did you just come off break? You need to find that out because that might not, the dealer before her or him, that was their numbers. They're the one that's throwing the zeros and not them. So don't think the dealer's going to hit those zeros again or any number, especially 33, which I saw this weekend at Circa. She hit it 4 times when I was there and I almost played it, but I said, but like I said, I went into my book. It tells you in the back, dealers could be very friendly or dealers could be very clever. And I have said on my show, and I do say it, and I'm gonna say it. If a dealer's been dealing for 6 months, they can put that ball almost where they want it. I don't know if the casino's going to like me saying that. I've said it before. I say it in my book. But that's a fact. And I think that was that girl's favorite number, 33. So I almost did it. I should have. I didn't. But that's the honest truth. I can tell you other stories why. But I'm not going to do it because I don't want one of the floor managers to get in trouble. But anyway, this is my opinion. So maybe I could be making it up just in case casinos listening. I don't care. They know it's true. It's unsaid in the casino. Nobody talks about it. So if you want, which I did before, that story's in my book on roulette. That's a true story. I asked the dealer what his favorite number was. He said 17 black. I bet 5 for him, 5 for me. He wasn't staring at the wheel. He spun it. He didn't win it, but I hedge bet against it. I bet 5 for him, 5 for me. I was 10, and I put $10 on black. He just happened to hit 20 black, and I got my money back. I did it one more time. I said 5 for you, 5 for me. And he looked at the wheel, and then he looked at me, he spun the ball. I had $10 on black, and he hit another black number. I can't remember what it was. So I got my money back. And I told the guy, I got to leave. So I told him 5 for you, 5 for me. And he stared at the wheel, and he was staring at the wheel. And He spun the ball. You know what I did? I grabbed a stack of red that I had. I wish I would have grabbed the whole thing. I just went like this. That's my bet. He yelled out, checks played. These are not chips. There's no salsa on the table. Don't ask for salsa. These are checks. That is the real name of these. They're not chips. They're checks. That's why they yell out checks played. The guy yelled out checks played. As soon as the floor walked over, the ball boink, 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 and fell right in 17 black. I won $1,750. That's a true story, in my opinion. That's a true story, in my opinion. If you want, you can go to any casino, and maybe you'll find a dealer, either you and one more person, or by yourselves. But when you do it, act stupid. Just act dumb, like, oh, you might win this. You could win this. I don't know what they're saying if they're watching this show, but it's a fact. Now, I'm saying they could hit the number almost where they want it. Almost. Am I winking? So, but the dealer has to be dealing at least 6 months. And they do practice that. They pick a number. They pick one of the diamonds. They time it, because a lot of times the dealer will spin the wheel. The motion, the repetition, all the time. It's usually the same. It's pretty close to the same. That's why they can do this. Now remember, that's my opinion, and maybe it's not true. Okay, so what I got here? I'm 3 minutes, 5. Okay, let me do this. Watch, everybody's gonna run out. Let me go do this. Avi, you didn't call me back, huh? Evidently, she's not watching my show. Are you watching, Eric? And from Tennessee? And Yaki?
Hang on, look at the comment that's about to pop up on your screen right now.
Probably Art.
No, it's your daughter.
Oh, that thing? Oh, man, Avi, yeah. That's me in crypto. My crypto's up. I got Cardano, and I got part of the metaverse, which is Gala. My Gala's way up. I think I got it for 19 cents. The last time I checked, it was 34. Yeah, I have crypto. It's the future. We even had a guest on earlier. Am I going to say her name right, Aaron? Darren?
Oh my God.
I keep getting the name mixed up. Barbara, no. It's not the Wizard of Oz, Dorothy. It's Deborah. Deborah. I kept calling her Dorothy. She was going, my name's not Dorothy. It was on the show earlier. We had a live show earlier at 3:30, and she was from Women in Hollywood, director. From very educated, very educated. I go see her trailer. It's very interesting. She's very knowledgeable. Women in Hollywood. She knows what she's doing. Trust me. So anyway, what was I gonna do? My head is not here because I've been running around Las Vegas for a week and a half looking condos, apartments. It's crazy. I've talked to so many realtors. Everybody from California, Arizona, New York, or if you can call it New York, they're all moving here, and the prices went through the roof. Even the rentals are very expensive, and I'm pretty sure, I'm going to say it, my daughter bought a condo here. She got a real good price for it, and but the prices are going up. That's all I've been doing, looking at condos. Yay. So congratulations to my daughter. It's a beautiful condo, and guess what? Who's going to be renting it? Because I just moved here. I lived here 5 years. I went back to California. I actually dealed there 16 years, and I came back because I'm doing my show and I'm doing some other stuff. But I've been looking for a place to rent or whatever, maybe even buy. I was going to actually buy a mobile home because you can pay it cash, and that's when I lived here 5 years. I rented a year and a half doing that because I didn't know anybody. Matter of fact, I didn't even have a job. And then I moved to an apartment. But anyway, yeah, all apartments, they're double the price since I lived here before, say 8 years ago. Okay, so what I got here in a minute?
I got a few more minutes, but you have another comment that's popping up.
I do? Who's that? Art? Okay.
Art McGrath, you better pay your rent on time.
Oh, look out. Yeah, I'm going to pay you in crypto. Anyway, yeah, Brett was supposed to be here, but he had an emergency, so Brett, you're not here. He's gonna do it next Saturday on the Super Bowl. So stay tuned next Saturday. He said he's gonna be here. We're gonna talk about the Super Bowl. Anyway, let me do this. Now you can do this. I've done this. I did this at Circa. I bet $100 on first, second, 12. I did this before I went to my son Eric's in December. I left in the 16th of December, but I played this before I left. I bet 100 and 100, and she hit this side, so I lost 200. So I bet it again. She hit this side again, and I went, "What the hell is going on here?" The ratios and percentages are in my favor, but it's not a guarantee. I do not guarantee anything that I have in this book. I don't guarantee it. But you do have the ratios and percentages that you learn, and at least you have an edge. That's all you have is an edge. So I kept playing. I had no choice. I mean, I did have a choice, but I said, screw it. So I played. I hit. I had to hit 2 times to break out even over here. So I lost, 4. So I lost 400. So I bet it, and I won. So I got back this, and I won 100. I played 6 times. 6 more times after that, and I got my 400 back, and I won $200. You know what I did? I said, I had enough of this, and I quit. Because I was going to my son, so I just quit. But you can do this because the ratios, they're in your favor to do this. 24 to 14 in your favor. It's not a guarantee, but try it. Just try that, and go in the roulette section on having fun with street bets. That's $11. Or the other scenario I show you, $30 to win $6. 30 numbers for you and only 8 for the casino. So the ratios are in your favor to make that bet. It's up to you. You can bet $30 and win $6. You can bet $60 and win $12. But you got to remember something. How many times do you lose $30 and $60 really fast? You can do this and at least you make $12 and get a free drink. I mean, you can bet more money. It's up to you. It's whatever your bankroll allows you to bet. So anyway, I guess that's it. Darren, what, I got a minute? So you can, like I said, you can get my books in the book, Winning Ways, Avi. But these scenarios are in the book. I do the same thing in blackjack. I show you hedge betting and money management in blackjack. I don't know when I'm going to do a video on that. Maybe if Brett don't show up, I'll have to do a whole video on that. But you can go to Delatory 360 Entertainment, and you can see all my videos, blackjack, poker, craps. You can see it on slot machines, Keno, how to play Keno. As a matter of fact, I hit my Keno numbers within 10 minutes. I hit it 5 times, 3, 11, and 21. I hit it 5 times, and I was actually playing 3 times regular Keno and 2 times Cleopatra. But I hit my numbers, and I also hit that crab, whatever that thing is. So I got 12 extra spins, and I won 24 quarters doing that. But all the stuff you see, you can go to Delatory 360 Entertainment and learn the inside of the casino. Look at the ratios and percentages are in their favor. That's why I devised this book, so you can break down the game yourself and put the percentage ratios in your favor. But that doesn't mean you're going to win, but you have a good chance of beating them because the percentage and ratios are in your favor, not the casinos. You spend a little bit more money, but you're more likely you're probably going to have a very good chance of winning. Okay, I'm going to say goodbye here. Go Live Vegas Studios in the heart of Las Vegas. This is Full Tilt Vegas. And don't forget to hit that, smash that like button and subscribe to my show and hit all the notifications so you won't miss the show. And thank you. We'll see you next Saturday with Super Bowl picks with Brett. Thank you very much.